Hello Pioneers, I'm Novatech, and did you know that it's possible to nudge 1 millimeter horizontally without using mods?
So I saw this other YouTuber making a video about nudging and how to fix Z-fighting, and I think surely there's got to be a simpler way to do it. And what do you know? There is! Introducing the iNudge. Simpler, efficient, and superior. Let's have a look. So imagine you've got a sign here and you want to interlay one of these smaller signs into the big one. But you can't just slap it on there and then hope for the best. You just place it in on the same plane. So you're going to have to pull it back a little bit. Now,
What is he up to now?
He says he has a better way to do micro nudging.
For signs and Z-fighting? Looks like catwalk sliding. It's a viable technique, but it's a bit imprecise. You have to kind of eyeball everything.
Hey, I'm working here!
What is he saying?
Can't make out what he is saying, must be his accent.
Let's just go over there.
Do we really have to?
Doing the old pillar sliding method, I see.
Old method? I think you meant to say better method.
No, he meant old.
It's a good way to negate Z-fighting, but it's quite imprecise, and it requires a lot of eyeballing.
Yeah, but does it work?
Yes, but I dabble in precision.
Give me precision. Listen, don't you guys have something better to do, like a break the game or build another snow biome?
Yeah, we're working on something.
Well, better move along then. Have a good day. Off you go.
Wow.
Alright, we'll let you be.
Well, sorry about that rather rude interruption. Anyways, moving swiftly along. Right, so let me demonstrate this again. So, I'm going to do a fresh one. So, I'm going to place this one here. I'm going to grab this small billboard. And we're going to place this guy right here. So, if we want to add something to this billboard, we need to find a place where we can snap something that is just slightly embedded into the screen here, but actually sticking out by a very minuscule amount. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this metal pillar onto this one because the screen, or in this case the billboard, has been snapped to this pillar, so we need another snap point. So if I grab this catwalk and I go here along the edge, so if I grab this catwalk, you can see that I can kind of like slide it. I can kind of like slide it all along the edge here. So just to make it a little bit easier, I'm going to add another one in there. We'll grab this guy and then we can slide it up and down. So we're just going to place it anyway for now. And I'm going to grab this M again. So we can put this one right there. Press H to lock it in. And then we're going to nudge it all the way to the side. And we just kind of want to eyeball and see how far does it stick out. And what you need to do is you need to adjust this one by that amount that you want it to go in. So this one needs to go backwards. So I'm just going to do like a little bookmark. So I'm going to make sure to snap this one onto the edge of this one so I know what the previous measurement was. So I can have a comparative one here. So let's say we're going to go around about there. I'm going to grab this M again, put it on the side of the catwalk, H to lock it in, and then nudge it forward, and we can see how far this one goes into the sign. And we can see whether we're happy with that or not. So you can see this one, it's pretty good, but we can go a bit further in. So we're going to update our bookmark, remove this one, place this guy, snap it onto the edge again, and we're going to take this one out, and I'm going to grab this guy, and we want to go in by basically that amount right there. Alright, so let's see that. Okay, cool. Grab this guy again, and we're just going to move it slightly in. I'm guessing it's going to be about there. Grab this guy again and nudge it forward and to the side. And I think we might have gone just slightly too much. Let's have a look. If we place it down, you can see, okay, it is behind it. So this one needs to go forward ever so slightly. So again, I'm just going to update the bookmark. Check this guy out. And we're going to go ever so slightly forward. And you can see that you can move it quite precise, like a very little bit at a time. So I'm going to guess right about there. Take this guy to the side, grab him again, H lock it in, and then nudge this guy in, and I think this is going to be golden. And there we go. So you can see this one is now pushed in quite a bit. I think any further and you'll actually start losing the sign on the front. Now from here, you can remove the ones that didn't work. And we can just kind of, we can go off this one and we can slap in a bunch of signs to do whatnot with. So let's say for instance, grab one of these, you can put that underneath it, like there. And you can just kind of like continue from here on and do whatever interesting designs you want to do. And that's pretty much how you do the one for signs. So we can use this exact method over here and we can fix this lovely eyesore. So let's remove these guys. Right, so let's say you build a wall and for whatever reason you want to have another wall in between it of a different color. And once you place it in there, let's remove those. You can see Z fighting is going crazy. So what we want to do is we want to grab another pillar. So we want to grab, you can do the metal or the concrete pillar or the even the frame, it's all good. Grab this guy, and then from here we want to grab our catwalk again. Place this one right on the edge there. So with this one you don't have to do as much guesswork because you'll see that these ones obviously do line up. So you just want this one to be a little bit backwards or a little bit forwards depending on what position you want. So in this case we're going to try and get it to move back a bit. So grab our catwalk and we can work off the edge here. There it is. So that will be right on the edge of, this might even line up actually. So if you go a little bit back you can see there's like just a little line sticking out there. Just like that. I think that should do. So we'll take this guy, let's put him up here for now. And make sure that you are on the catwalk. And I'm just gonna move this guy into position. Yep, and there we go. So you can see that amount that's kind of overlapping there a little bit. That is the same amount that it's over here. You can see it's a little bit backwards there. Now, if you want to, you can make this a little bit finer. You can take your time and do it extremely precise and get it to the point where it will be just slightly less than, so this one will be slightly less than the black wall. And you can then make a template of that, and then whenever you do a new wall, all you do is just kind of make sure that you place it on the one that's slightly back to get the same result again. There you go. In fact, let's do a grey one. There we go, and that's fixing vertical Z fighting. So for this one, we want to have this result, but currently we're getting that. So if I take these out, and I'm just gonna scoot this one over, and you'll see like it looks okay now, but as soon as you move, you'll see it starts flickering like crazy. And the way to fix this permanently is again, just remove the offending floor or foundation. Place this guy here, but what you want to do is just bring it out a little bit and just go down a tad. Slap it down, grab your catwalk again, and if you aim for this one, you can see you can slide it up and down, and obviously the catwalk will also be a snapping point. And all you want to do is you just want to lay just below the floor. So I would say that might be good. We'll grab this foundation, put it right there, and you can just simply nudge this into position wherever you want it to be. So we'll go zoop. And then just be sure to remove these guys. So if you're snapping off this one, it will inherit the height, which is slightly lower than this one. So if you keep snapping onto this one, you can do you can fix all the Z fighting that you can see visibly. So if you, even if you move further out, you can see nothing is Z fighting. And again, if you take your time, you can make this quite close and then just save it as a template so you have it. But this technique, like for instance the one that Nova and them teach, that is extremely precise and it has its place. This one is more fit for, I need to quickly fix this one little thing in this extremely specific scenario. And if you want to do that, then this guy is definitely the way to go. So I'm going to quickly do another demonstration. So we'll do a black floor, and let's see. I'm going to paint it the color so we can clearly see. There we go. There's a little bit of Z fighting popping in. Oh, there we go. There's all of it. So again, just go to any point in the floor or in the foundation, remove one of them, grab your small little pillar, and just nudge it down a little bit, just so you can get below the highest point of the floor. Grab your catwalk, and again, just kind of like sliding it up and down here. And if you get nice and close, you can see that I'm going to go just below the floor. And I'm going to try and get this one quite precise. So it'll take a little bit of practice. That's pretty good, I think. And grab this floor and snap it to the catwalk, and then just let's see, we'll nudge it into position. I'll take this one away. That guy to nudge into position. We'll take all of these ones away because these are the offending ones, and slap it in there. And if we go back out, you can see perfect. 0 Z fighting. So this one is fixing horizontal Z fighting, just using the pillar and the catwalk, and you can slide it up and down. The signs one is just this pretty much the same idea as this one over here, where you just put it on the side and you slide it back and forth. It's just got like 1 or 2 more steps because of the signs. And then fixing vertical Z fighting is also as easy as placing a pillar, getting a catwalk, and just sliding it back and forth until you are slightly in from the point, slightly in from the wall. And you can just make sure you just slide it to the point where you're slightly in, and then just snap a wall to the catwalk and nudge this guy into position. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for joining iNudge, the vastly superior system when it comes to nudging in very fine increments. And this has been like Novatech but better laboratories, and I thank you for your time. Hope everybody have a good day, and I'll see you guys on the next one.